Kate Hardcastle is a consumer expert. She once used to work for a company that supplied QVC, so she knows all about it. Kate, this model of selling then that Andrea loves so much, why is it no longer profitable for QVC?
Oh, hi, great to speak to you. Look, it is profitable. It's just changed screen size. If you like, live shopping for our future is without the sofa, without the comfort and on the move, because we've got stores in our hands all of the time. The magical days that we just heard about teleshopping was all about making people feel human and connected. It was quite wonderful to see how QVC studios worked and live teleshopping worked. I was always amazed by the call centre and to hear, as you heard just earlier in your piece, how connected people felt to the presenters. So it's not that kind of that community commerce is going anywhere. It is the case that live shopping's still alive and well. It's just very much changed its format and the infrastructure. And that's where we've seen QVC struggle, because it's almost not kept up with its own magic it created quickly enough.
But TikTok is so much more faster paced, isn't it? Will it serve customers as well as the old unhurried way of doing things that Andrea loves?
Yeah, look, all live shopping is not equal. And even though I think we associate in our mind when it comes to social media formats about fast-paced information, I do think we'll start to get a much blended outlook there. And I think there will be more long-form conversational salesmanship on those platforms. In fact, I saw a couple yesterday when I was researching for this piece. And actually, there was a beauty piece being sold by a very calm, very beautiful lady who was really taking me through the ingredients, the information. And I could imagine how Andrea did feel that reassurance that she got through the TV screen would then come through. I think you've just got to find your tribe, your value, where you find the connectivity, because a lot of this isn't actually about how it's done. It's the trust that's built between the presenter and the person listening in.
QVC only launched on TikTok last year. Why is it coming so late now to this huge party of live sellers? What took him so long?
I think they were just a little antiquated in the way that we've always done how we've always done. And if you look at the retail stories over the last 10, 15 years in this huge evolvement that we've seen on the high street, e-commerce and beyond, some organisations are just really slow to change. Some of that's due to the legacy, the size, the scale. And some of it, I think, is just actually almost the idea that, well, we've always done it this way, so it will always work. Consumers are just being handed so much choice, a plethora of opportunity, ideas, and there's new retailers coming into the marketplace every single day. So you have to move with the times, and perhaps what they needed to do was experiment with this live format sooner. But what I will say to them is it's absolutely working. And this is by no means the end of live shopping. It's going to be a $1 trillion industry soon, just due to the amount that's done all across the globe in different formats.
So it's working, you say, for QVC, the move?
Yeah. Absolutely. They've now reported that they're seeing sales through their TikTok shop go up massively. They had a really successful Black Friday on it last year, and they're seeing conversion not of their existing customer base, but new customers coming to them. I was actually thinking about QVC and the trust and what we might imagine as the traditional customer, but going back even to those sales centres all those years ago, it wasn't just, perhaps my grandparents' age who had the companionship of QVC dance screen. You'd have shift workers, you'd have students ringing in, and you'd have people just who were fans of a brand that was doing a big quality deal or quantity deal there that they'd look out for it. So again, it's not right to kind of just suggest that, it's QVC, it's a certain type of shopper. It's much more blended, and I think that's what the future live shopping is going to be. There's a channel in America where you actually got celebrities coming onto the screen to sell their wares directly. So, you've got Dolly Parton stood there talking about the ice cream maker that she's selling or whatever it is. So I think it's going to be in all flavours and variety. And as you can hear in the excitement in my voice, that's what I love about retail. It needs to evolve and keep moving with the customer.
Kate Hardcastle, thank you for that.